The final video for Advanced Placement United States History and the end of Unit 9 is on new technology and the economic shift after 1980. Following an economic boom in the 1990s, Americans experienced a significant increase in leisure time and consumer spending. With the growth of the economy in the 1980s and 1990s, as well as the internet, billions of dollars were poured into pension and mutual fund investing that greatly enhanced an already booming financial market. Devices like cell phones revolutionized communication, even adapting to include video and internet coverage that facilitated leisure and business communication. Additionally, the internet itself provided a global venue in which individuals and businesses could pursue knowledge and economic opportunities unlike anything ever seen in human history. Commercial airlines and improved shipping vastly improved transportation of both people and goods, and with reduced costs, greatly increased the efficiency at which humans partake in these activities. Free trade agreements, such as the North American Free Trade Agreement in 1993, connected economies of Mexico, the United States, and Canada, allowing for the free movement of goods and businesses, thus resulting in economic growth in all three countries. The expansion of free trade with NAFTA and the other agreements with developing nations resulted in a mass exodus of production-oriented jobs. This left many factory workers and other producers out of work, as production was largely outsourced to countries in which businesses could operate with a lower cost of production. As a result, the United States shifted to a service-based economy that requires more professional and educational training, directly provides a service to human beings, or revolves more around innovation and technology. By 2011, nearly 60% of all jobs were considered white-collar, belonging to sales clerks, office jobs, teachers, physicians, lawyers, or other service-oriented jobs. Only 23% of jobs required manual labor, while 16% provide a direct service to individuals. With a mass exodus of most manufacturing and production jobs due to high labor costs and regulations, many unions lost a lot of their power and authority. Union membership dropped to 12% of its height in mid-20th century as imports have largely replaced American-made goods. Many former union members in manufacturing jobs have been forced to relocate, experience unemployment, or settle for low-paying service jobs. Beginning in the early 2000s, social media burst onto the scene, and in the 2010s, exploded in popularity, connecting millions across the world with friends, family, business, and other individuals. Social media came to dominate the lives of individuals, especially young people, and provided a new means for which companies and businesses could advertise and operate. Culturally, the United States has actively become the most polarized political and social environment in recent history, with roots reaching back to postmodernism in the 1960s and 1970s. Since postmodern thought believed groups' identities were vying for power, fighting against any groups deemed as oppressive or powerful is seen as righteous and explicitly encouraged. This is why some people label the movement as neo-Marxism, replacing class with other groups like race, sex, religion, and others. Such ideals were promoted and spread through fields of study known today as grievance studies, which actively reject Western thought and its emphasis on the scientific approach and rational thought debate. Advocates of these fields of study believe the scientific approach and rational thought debate, or at least Western patriarchal interpretations of them, are merely tools used to justify their control and oppression of other groups by traditional Protestant white males. Critics argue that such thought processes and instances of activism are both scientifically unfounded and largely responsible for a majority of the tribal and polarized tensions. Starting in the 1990s and ramping up in the 2010s, Such movements, activism, or beliefs are known as the culture wars and are motivated by an ideology referred to by critics as neo-Marxism. Proponents of such fields feel they are a necessary means for dismantling the implicit discrimination rooted within the historical, social, political, and economic structures of the West. Thank you so much for paying attention to this video. If you have not subscribed to this channel, I truly appreciate it. Thank you so much, and ladies and gentlemen, that was Advanced Placement United States History.